All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to part 3 and 4. Oh, sorry, my goodness, my voice cracked for a second there. Sorry. Yes, welcome back to parts 3 and 4. This is basically the final two shows. I put it into one because I figured, why the hell not? So we left off in part two, where the adventurers, of course, they go through all these forests to meet with the queen, apparently. And if you guys hear any background noises, it's because it's raining heavily right now as we speak. And yeah, sorry about that. I can control the weather. But anyways, it turns out that the landlady's name is Natalia. Very nice name, by the way. And they're about to leave, and they're all like, talking and stuff. And then we meet this cat girl. I don't know what to pronounce that properly. I believe it's a Nekomimi. Okay, so I did some digging, and yes, it is pronounced Nekomimi. It is basically a human cross animal type of shit, cat girl or dog boy or beast man, however you want to call it. So yeah, they met, and her name is Mila. Mila is the one who will be escorting them to the castle. I believe it's some sort of city where the queen resides. But they have to go through the forest, and they have to fight a few bosses. And well, I wouldn't say bosses, but more like they have to fight a few creatures to go through. So on the first couple of matches, they actually won. And the third one, I believe it was like in the first few. And then like on the final one, they were like a bit weakened, and they had to use Hero's energy source as a way to basically overpower them. And successfully they did, which is astounding, by the way. And they stopped. They made a pit stop probably like in the first night. I forgot to mention this. And they made a pit stop because they couldn't go any further. And it was getting dark, and it was in a forest. So they all camp out the entire night. But this is where it gets wild. So they ended up doing the deed in the cabins, right? And Mila tells them, well, listen, I will keep a lookout to make sure no enemy or any hostiles is nearby. So while she's in lookout, they are having the time of their lives, and homegirl is listening through her little cat ears, and she's listening. Humans and cat ears, it's a deadly combination because they can hear and see twice as much, because cats are very flexible, and they're very like sensitive to like hearing and seeing. So mix that into a human, it's gonna become worse because she's gonna hear everything, at least from a distance. But since she's so close to proximity in their cabins, she's gonna hear it much more clearer. And of course, she ended up falling into temptation and started to drown herself in self pleasure, to the point where Hero comes out, and he's like he thought she was attacked by something or someone, and asking her she's okay. And then when he touches, well, like lifts her up, he sees her hand was dripping wet, sopping wet, like she dipped in a bucket of soap in water, and she was like, fuck it, whatever, just get into this. And they get right on it. She was just in pure heat. And bro was like, I bet then. And he likes that kind of category too, which is more insane. They did it. Oh, and I forgot to mention, did I mention that he banged the landlady before leaving? Because if I didn't, yeah, just thought that I'd get out of the way. So, anyways, they ended up doing it so much to the point where bro passed the fuck out, and they had to escort him. And one of them, he was on one of the girls' laps because he was knocked out, because they did it so much time, and he was like concerned about the fact that their sex drive is so damn high. And one of them saying, well, next time we just schedule it and we will all do it together. And I was like, bro is living the dream, I guess. I mean, a dream I wouldn't say most men would like. I would say some for the most part, but hey, bro's living the dream. Not my type of dream, but Anyways, that is the end of the context. That is the end of it. So without further ado, let's enjoy these last two episodes. I had to compile them into one though because, just because. But anyways, have a good one, and let's enjoy the show. Alright, folks, so that seems to be the end of parts 3 and 4. Now, my final thoughts on this, I think it was a great show, although the ending was kind of meh because I'm assuming this is supposed to be an episode 5, and unfortunately, they didn't further it. I don't know why, because it looks like it was about to have a great adventure, and then I would have liked to know. Well, I would have at least like to see if they ever meet the queen in the episode 5 or probably in the 6th episode if they had to extend it. But unfortunately, that is the end of it. They never extended it, but it was great to watch. It was worth the watch. I enjoyed a little isekai, and who says that anime can't have isekai when clearly this is one of the best ones? Although I'm not saying this is the greatest, but it is one of the greatest ones I've seen at least. I know if you guys probably seen greater, you guys can definitely comment down in the section down below and let me know if what was your greatest, what was your funniest moment, and what was your favorite moment in this 4-part series. Now my favorite part is where the cat girl was all in heat while listening to the entire thing going down, and also the fact that Natalia, yeah, she's just crumbly umptious in my honest opinion. But anyways, that is it for this one. And if I'm going to give an honest and final rating, definitely a 7.5 out of 10 because the storyline was great. Anyways, guys, thank you so much. Have a good one and peace out.